what I do with 33.3% of my life that I will always keep doing. G'day winner, I'm David Dugan, founder of Abundance Global. I'm going to get a little bit annoyed here and you're going to kind of think, what the hell is this 33.3%? And it is sleep. Now hang on, before you're thinking, oh yeah, all right, flick off this little video, I want to encourage you to just listen to a couple of the things that I hear people say. I can catch up on my sleep later. I can sleep when I'm dead. I can train myself and my children to need less sleep. Sleep is for losers. I can keep myself awake with coffee and determination. You know what? The crazy thing is, I used to believe that. I used to think I could hack my sleep. And I hear a lot of people in the biohacking space, and I think there's a lot of great stuff out there. This is the biggest load of crap that's out there. You cannot hack sleep. You cannot hack sleep. You heard it from me. If you have a friend, if you know someone who has bragged or is saying how much little sleep they can work off, I can work off 4 hours sleep. I had a lady this week, an amazing entrepreneur. She was an athlete, so she's a high performance athlete, as a semi-professional athlete, and as an entrepreneur growing an incredible business. And she boasted to me, oh yeah, I can work, I'll be determined, I'll get all these things done, you're telling me to get done, I'll go on there, I only work on 4 hours sleep. And I went, oh really? Really? You might do that now, but how sustainable it is. What we know for sure is that sleep is one of the biggest factors to really growing your business. Why? Because you've got to have the brain power to take you and make the tough decisions. You've got to be able to handle the emotional overwhelm that can often kick into gear. Working with suppliers, working with clients, working with team members. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, has got a great message that he put out that said, why my 8 hours of sleep is good for shareholders. And he's absolutely bang on, because there's a whole heap of rubbish around sleep. I've had 5 sleep studies, and that is, I've gone into a medical facility, had probes put on my head to manage my sleep over the last 20 years, to check in, because I've always been curious around it. And here's what we know, without a doubt, that 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep is critical for every person. If you don't pay for it now, you will be paying for it later. In other words, if you think you can work on 4 hours of sleep now, you think, oh, I'm saving time, I'm making money, I'm making more money, David, because I can work more, I can do these things, I make more money. That's fine. You'll make more money now, but you'll be paying all that money out when you've got to get your oncologist to come and help you out, when you need to get all these extra pills because you've got all these bits and pieces that are falling off and that are not working the way you want. There's a whole heap of rubbish around that. Here's what I know, the entrepreneurs that we work with, a big part of it is what we talk about is bringing in renewal time. Now renewal means certainly the amount of hours you work in a week, it's how many weeks of a holiday you have, and there's a very specific number that you should be having. This one specifically is around sleep. It's unbelievably important that you get a good quality sleep. Here are some of the things that happen if you don't. There are physical, mental, emotional and social issues. In fact, in Australia, the Parliament is having a parliamentary inquiry, and they're actually saying that it's the #1 health risk in this country. There have been a huge amount of data, and there's a huge amount of information around the cost, and it's billions of dollars of money that's lost because people are tired. You think of how effective you are at the end of a day sometimes. And you think, oh, I just need to have my coffee. No, you just didn't have enough bloody sleep. So if you know someone who is in your family, is a friend, is a team member, who's boasting, bragging around how little sleep they have, then please click the link, forward this message onto them, tag them in it, because it's unbelievably important that they hear it. There are some keys. We have some documents that we do and some things that we use. If you would like to have a copy of this, we've got a couple little take-homes. There's a little link that we'll give you that you can download this, but there's a couple of keys. Now you need to have 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep. It needs to be the right amount of sleep. So do me a favor, if you are watching this and it's past 10 p.m. at night, then make this the last thing you do today. Do me a favor, press the end on this button, turn your computer off, turn your phone off, turn your iPad off, and go to sleep.